Hello students, it's your first class of economics. In class 9th in SST there is a economics as a separate section. So very first time you are going to study about the economics. So it is very important for all of you to understand first the term economics. What is economics? As on your screens there is a point written, what is economics? So before going for the chapter study, we'll discuss the term economics. What is economics? Written here, economics is a social science which studies the process of production, distribution, consumption and exchange of goods and services. So it refers to a term which comes under the social science which help us to know the production of the goods, their distribution, their consumption, and exchange of those goods among the people, or we can say the distribution of those goods among the people. So, economics, we can say, is a social science which deals with the processing of production, distribution, consumption, and exchange of goods and services. So, here, what we'll discuss in detail in the chapter, that term is economy. So the next part, which is you are looking on your screens in this section, is what is an economy. Here it is written, economy refers to a system in which different people perform various activities to earn their living, such as farmers going to their farm, teachers go to school, doctors go to their clinic, and laborer and managers go to industries. So they all are going and they all are creating a such system which is helping them to create a system in which they are performing some activities and they are earning some amount of money for survival, for their life. So here in the first chapter we will discuss that. Now the next slide which will be on your screen, that is our chapter 1 of class 9th economics. The name of the chapter is, I'm zooming in front of you. The chapter 1 is in class 9th of economics, is the story of village Palampur. So what we are going to discuss in this story of village Palampur, actually we are going to discuss about an village economy. So this name Palampur and this village is an hypothetical example. We can say there is no such village, but we have taken, for an example, we have taken a name Palampur and we are providing some activities. We are discussing some of the activities along with the people's there is a description of the village as per its demographic profile, like how many peoples are residing in that locality, that village. Demographic means the count of the people, how many peoples are residing in that village. Next is what is the geographical location of that village, that means where it is located actually, which type of facilities this village belongs, such as there is roads are there available or not, electricity is available or not, transportation is available or not. So along with this demographic profile, that means the how many peoples, yeah, which type of peoples are residing in this locality, what is the location, geographical location of that village, and there are people performing various type of activities. Like I told you earlier in the term economics that it is the process in which there are the activities of production, consumption, distribution, and exchange of goods and services. But under the economy, people are performing those activities which are helping them in their earning of life. They are earning the money by performing the activities. So in this village also, people are working, people are performing some tasks. So there are some farmers also, there are some small village level peoples are doing the activities, like some are doing the manufacturing activities, some are involved in some other activities such as they are working in the tertiary sector, that means service sector, or we can say they are providing services to the people such as transportation services they are providing to the people, and some are providing them other services like teaching others, the kids. So this also providing the services. So the motive behind the study of this chapter is that how a village economy works. We are going to discuss about the economy of a village. So this is village Palampur And it is a hypothetical example, like we have let a situational place, like there is a village we have supposed the name is Palampur, and how the process of production happening, what happens in a village, the what is the main activities the people perform in the village. So we all know as farming is the main activity in the villages. So similarly in this village, the farming is the main activity in the Palampur, and several other activities such as small scale manufacturing like dairy, transport, etc. are carried out on a limited scale. These production activities need various types of resources like natural resources, man made items, human effort, money, etc. As we read through the story of Palampur, we all learn how various resources combine to produce the desired goods and services in the village. So, here we are discussing how we can do the production in the village area with the help of the resources, and we will discuss it in detail the process of production in the village area. So, here we will discuss first about the geographical location of the village Palampur, which will help us to understand its economic level. So, Palampur is well concerned with neighboring village and towns. So, what are the neighboring places? Raiganj, first place. Raiganj is a big village, is 3 kilometers from Palampur, and all-weather road connected the village to Raiganj and further on to the nearest small town of Shahpur. That means the two nearer places are Raiganj and the Shahpur. Many kinds of transports are visible on this road, starting from bullock carts, tangas, bogies, wooden cart, down by the buffaloes, that is called bogies. Located, loaded with the jaggery, which is also known as gourd, you all have heard, I guess, made from the sugar cane, that jaggery, and other commodities to motor vehicles like motorcycles, jeep, tractors, and trucks. So that is the geographical location of the village Palampur, which we came to know with the help of this detail. The next part is we are going to discuss in this economy or about this village, that is the demographic profile of this village. Demographic means the count of the people, which type of families, which types of people living in this village. That is also important to understand for us. So this village has about 450 families belonging to several different castes. The 80 upper caste families own the majority of land in the village. Okay, then their houses, some of them quite large, are made of brick with cement plastering. And the other category is the SCs, which we also known as Dalit. SC's full form is scheduled caste people. Comprise one third of the population and live in one corner of the village and in much smaller houses, some of which are of mud and straw. Most of the houses have electric connections at the village Palampur. That means कि electricity powers provides the tube well facility also in that village Palampur, which helps in the fields of the people, and it also helps in performing the various activities such as small businesses. One of the example is कि in village Palampur there is a man Mishri Lal who is running his sugar cane crusher with the help of the sugarcane crusher with the help of electricity. The next is the Palampur has two primary schools and one high school. There is a primary health center run by the government and one private dispensary where the sick people are treated by the doctors. So finally, what we have observed with the above description of the village, we have find out that in the village Palampur, it is a well developed area where there is the facility, various facilities are available, such as the facility of electricity is there, the facility of proper roads are there, and the facility of the proper system of irrigation is also available at this place. And along with that, there is the facility of transport, electricity, and we can say the schools are available at this locality, and also here are health centers are also available for the people in this locality. So we can say this is in this story of village Palampur, which is an imaginary village, will take us through the different types of production activities in the village. As we all know, in villages across India, farming is the main production activity. Like majority of the people who are residing in the village, they do the farming. But as we have discussed, some people are engaged in the other activities also, such as animal husbandry, like they are using the animals as a pet, and apart from it they are doing the shopkeeping at the villages, and they are also engaged in providing some transportation facilities in the villages. So as we have seen in this chapter, in this village, in this small village, peoples are engaged in the manufacturing work, transport related work, shopkeeping and the farming. So we can divide these activities in two parts. One is which is related to the farming, and another is the non-farm activities, such as we can say the dairy work or other works like the shopkeeping and the transport facility people are providing, and they are also doing some small businesses such as some manufacturing work like the Mishri Lal, who is producing the jaggery in the village with the help of his sugarcane crusher, which runs on the electricity. So after the description of this part of the chapter, the very next part is the we have discussed today in up to now we have discussed about the village economy, what which type of work people are performing in the village. So we know about it. Peoples are performing the farming activities and some other activities apart from farming, such as they are doing animal husbandry, they are doing some small businesses, they are doing shopkeeping, they are providing some transportation services to the other people. So they are performing various types of activities in the village. So the next topic which is on your screen is now organization of production. That means how we can do the production. What are the essentials of the production? So for doing the production, what is most important? So for production, there are four requirements. If we want to do the production, then we need the four components. We can say the very first component is your land, the second is labor, the third is physical capital or the working capital. So we can say the third requirement is the capital, and fourth one, that is your human capital, which is also required to do the production. So here we have discussed for doing the production we need the four requirements. First is land, second is labor, third is capital, and the fourth is human efforts, or we can say the some knowledge, some expertise by the humans, which is also known as human resource or the human capital. So here the next topic is here which we are going to discuss, that is land. We'll discuss that topic in our next class. We'll discuss more about the what is land. As I told you today, for doing the production, first requirement is land. So in the next class we'll discuss we'll discuss in detail about the land resource, then we'll discuss about labor, physical and working capital, and then we'll discuss about the fixed after fixed capital and working capital, we'll discuss about the human capital. So now for today there are some homework for you. It's on your screen. The very first question which you have to solve in the homework, the very first question is that is how many families are living in village Palampur. So we read the chapter and we know the count also. So that is your homework. You need to write how many families are living in the village Palampur. That is your first question. The next question is which you need to solve in the homework, that is what facility do you observe in village Palampur. So what we need to write in this answer, we need to write in this answer like which types of facilities people were getting in the village. Like we all know what they were getting the facilities, they were getting the facility of transportation, good road system was there, so they are getting these facilities. While answering the second answer, we will clearly write that Palampur has fairly well developed system of roads, transport, electricity, irrigation, schools and health centers. So these are the facilities we have observed in the village Palampur. Then the last question is number 3. What are the 4 requirements of production? So while answering this one, you need to simply write there are 4 requirements of production. These requirements are land, labor, physical capital. This means the fixed capital and the working capital. And along with these physical capital, which is including working and the fixed capital, we also need the fourth requirement, that is human capital. So that's your homework. You need to note down the answer of these 3 homework questions, and we'll discuss in the next class our next topic, that is land. Okay, see you in the next class, students.